In this video, we will be seeing what is variable in Java and how to declare it and what are the types of variables in Java. So variable is nothing but it is a name given to memory. It is a name given to memory location where we store the data value used in program. So it is a name given to memory location where data value used in program is stored. And the syntax to write variable in program is we use the data type. Data type is nothing but it is a keyword which defines what type of data must be stored in a variable. So there are different data types provided by Java like int, float, string. So int, float, char, double. So we will be using any one of the types. So data type followed by variable name semicolon. So this is called declaration, and according to requirement in the program, you can give or assign the value to it. So this is called variable declaration, and this is variable assignment, data assignment to variable. So variable initialization, we can say. So variable initialization can be done at the time of declaration. So while declaring itself, you can assign the value to it in this manner. Like instead of ending with semicolon, you can directly provide the data value to it. So that will be called as variable initialization. And when we do this way, first we declare it and later assign the value, then this is called as variable declaration just. So in this way, when we are using variable, it will be called as variable declaration, and when we use in this way, it will be called as variable initialization. So if you are just declaring but assigning value later, then it is variable declaration. But at the time of declaration itself, if you are assigning the data value, then it is called variable initialization. So you require the data type followed by the variable name, and using equal to symbol, you can assign the data value which you want to use in your program. Or you can just declare it and later in program according to requirement, anywhere you can assign value to variable name. And now when you write the variable name, there are some rules. So rules for naming a variable. So rules or conventions for naming a variable are, it should start with either a letter or underscore. You cannot start it with a digit. It may have digits in the name, but it cannot start with digit. So we cannot start the variable name with a digit. It should start with either a underscore or a letter. And while writing a variable name, it should not contain any white spaces. Variable names must not contain white spaces. Instead, use underscore in place of spaces. So in case if you want to separate words, like if there is student details, student space details you cannot write. You need to write student underscore details if you want to give the space. So you may or may not use digit in the naming, but you cannot start with the digit, a variable name. And variable names must not contain any spaces. Instead, you can use underscore to separate words in case if you are using two words as variable name. So student ID, student underscore ID you can write, but not student space ID. Or without space itself, student ID directly you can write. So no special symbols. In variable name starting. So these are the basic rules which we follow while naming a variable. And variable names cannot be keywords. Keywords, that is predefined words, cannot be used as variable names. So these are some of the rules for naming a variable. And there are different types of variables in Java. So types of variables, we have first let's see instance variable. So instance variable, variable that is variable declared inside class, but outside method. Then second, let's take local variable, variable declared inside class and also inside method. And then we have a static variable, variable that is declared as static is static variable, but only instance variables can be static. So instance variable that is declared as static using static keyword. So when declared static, it is given memory only once. And the same is used throughout program. So how these three types of variables will be used or will be working, we'll be seeing in coming videos. So stay updated with the channel by subscribing the channel. But for now, we will be seeing practically how to use a variable in a Java program. So here on screen, you can see a simple Java program that is present in student.java file. So we have a package jtest1 inside which we have a class student. And then we have the main method, which starts here with a opening curly bracket, ends here with the opening curly bracket. And it is contained in a class student, which is starting with curly bracket and ending here with a curly bracket. Now within the main, I am declaring a variable. So I will be declaring it as int marks equal to 90. So if you want to print it, system.out.println. So int here is the data type, marks is the variable name, and 90 is the data value. So you can print it like this. So I'm giving a string to combine it with variable. I'm giving a plus symbol and then I'm writing the variable name which will be combined with the string. So marks will be printed on screen. So when I execute it, I will be getting the marks value along with the string marks like this printed on screen. So this is the output which we got on execution of this program. And if I want to vary or change the variable value, I can just write marks equal to any value. and then again print it. So this will be the modified marks. So if I again run it, I get the modified marks as 89. So you can modify it anywhere and any number of times throughout the program. And also if you want multiple variables, like here I will be writing marks 2, and I can assign the value for marks 2 later in the program or same time at the time of initialization also. So I am here assigning value to marks 2 and then printing it also like this. So when I run it, I get the value marks 2. Even marks 2 I can modify and again print it. So this way you can declare variables or initialize variables at the time of declaration only, or modify variable value throughout the program anywhere in the program, or assign value to the program after declaration any time in the program. So here I'm printing the modified marks 2. So when I run it, I get the modified marks 2. So this way variable can be declared. You can take any names for the variables. You can give like this underscore in the variable naming, but you cannot start the variable with a digit. It gives you error, syntax error. And also you cannot start the variable with a special symbol. That also gives you an error. So here hash I am using, giving an error. So like this, you can use variables, variable declarations in your program, variable initialization, variable varying, that is modifying of variables throughout the program. So thank you for watching the video, and please do subscribe channel for more updates on Java. So variable types practically we'll be seeing in coming videos. So please don't forget to subscribe and stay updated for the coming videos.